You know, you guys are right. That does look better. You know what else you guys are right about? That is technically a thigh swivel. Hi, this is time for a V-build. This is. And we're not V-building any more of these guys right now. We're V-building dudes and bags. I got me a lockdown and a drift, because I like lockdown and drift. And I figured, hey, let's do this proper style right here, right now, and see how this goes. I haven't actually messed with any of these little dudes yet. I just have buddies who have. These are Ziplocs. That seems okay. I guess if I want to put them back in these little baggies, I can. There's also a window in the bottom. And by window, I mean see-through bit of plastic. That's neat. Baggies. I haven't seen these since I was opening all those frigging Legos. I'm gonna move this mic like that. So these guys are made to go with those Dinobot Constructabots I built earlier on. And these guys look kind of cute. The one thing I'm not sure about, because I got Drift and Lockdown, is I don't know if Drift and Lockdown are basically identical toys with, like, different parts. I'm going to actually use the instructions and do this properly. So, I might end up just building the same thing twice. There's a good chance of that, but we'll see. These appear to be wheels. There's no tires on these little thingies. Oh well. These guys are running at a decent little price point. It's a tad high for what I thought they were going to be. I thought these were going to be like $5 toys. And they're more like $6 or $7 depending on where you go. But I can't resist lockdowns. Especially lockdowns who seem to be the right colors. Like this guy looks proper animated colored lockdown. He's got a bit of a movie face, but like this, you know, the green and the black kind of deal. Or I guess the gunmetal kind of deal. Makes me think lockdown. And this little guy still seems to have the rubber-coated ball joints, and these feel way better than all the Dinobots, holy crap. Because the Dinobot ball joints, I found the rubber was wrinkling a little bit here and there, if not, like, creasing under pressure as I turned them. This feels way smoother, yet tighter. I'm more into this, severely. So got a whole lot of ball jointing going on here. I was worried this video might take a while. I'm silly. Oh, wait, you got a little bit of creasing down there. This ankle's definitely way tighter. Well, all these leg and hip and knee connections feel really good. The hips especially. Yeah, these ankles are friggin' tight. And I think I did need the instructions for this little guy. Or at least a picture. I thought the legs were all going to be one piece, and I would have been all confused otherwise. Does not appear to be using any kind of 5mm connections, as I mentioned when I was putting those Dinobots together. Those guys seem to have gone fully clip, and it seems to be the case for these little dudes too. I think that kind of sucks. If I had to ditch one of the two means of clipping stuff together on the original Constructabots, it would have been these clips, because the 5mm pegs and ports accomplish a whole lot more. And they make these guys play nicer with mainline toys. They make these guys have more of a reason to exist. Now they only exist for themselves, and I don't know, man. This little guy's he's got a properly wretched little face. I kind of like this. And this was pointed out on Twitter, but this lockdown can assume the trailer posture of having a gun for a face. So, congrats. Let's see how he transforms. I want to give this a shot all the way through. Apparently I have to remove this. That's a shame. And then what, do I just squish them together? You know what, I'm going to do this raw. I'm going to just assume I squish them together. Let's go bareback style. No saddles. Just transforming toys. Does this swivel at all? Is this supposed to... Nope. Okay. This doesn't seem... Oh, I see. Yeah, more of these clips being used for the transformation. The clips being used in transformation, that's the one side of this I am okay with. Like, that feels alright. If a little worrisome, because I'm not sure yet about how tough these clips are, but hey! Hey, that's kind of cute. Did I do this right? I did. Okay, I kind of like that. That's a cute little car mode. And looks like you can just slap the gun on, and the insignia on here. Insignia storage. Yeah! Yeah! Let's do drift. Yeah! You know, for something that hopefully in a couple months you can get for like $5 or less. These are kind of cool. These got personality. They come in goofy Ziploc bags. Damn. So I'm going to run instructionless here and just assume that drift works like Mr. Down. Hopefully not spray pieces everywhere while I'm doing so. Ooh, I see a sword. Alright, this does look like, whoa, familiar territory. So, drift and lockdown definitely seem to be like the pushed designs right now in a lot of this merchandise. Like every outside of mainline thing I'm looking at, there's a drift and a lockdown. I don't really mind right now because I think that they are two of the more memorable car robot designs from this upcoming, as of this recording, film. Hopefully I get this V-Build up while it's still upcoming. I'm working on a dumb thing for V-Build 50, which by now you'll have seen. I hope it was worth it. I'm still not sure if it was. But you know what? V-Build 50, it's a magic number. You gotta close some gates when you hit those magic numbers. And then, I don't know, build Constructabots, and Creo, and all kinds of other memorable constructible toys. Colors on this are pretty neat. That's a friendly sky blue. An energetic blue, even. One might say it looks like it could be slightly dimmed, but the emanations of an all-spark. Yeah? Yeah? No? Okay. Well, I tried. Alright, get this butt clamp on here. Aww. He thinks he's people. Look at this. I'm cultural. Hiya. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Drift. Yeah, in fact, before we transform Drift, let's put him onto the Constructabot Dinobot winner, that being Strafe. Because these little dudes are supposed to be able to ride these bigger Dinobots. I'm guessing via the big obvious clip connection on the crotch. Oh, he's already in. Sweet. And yeah. Yo, he's riding him. Woo! This is kind of fun. You know, if you had to get something, you know, like I said, Strafe is the one of these to get. We'll see about the next wave. I actually want to mess with Scorn if I can. But Drift or Lockdown, they both seem okay. Drift and Strafe here, they look like born buddies, man. Let's transform Drift and see how that goes. Hopefully you've also caught on that these little dudes are little. They are tiny. Don't be surprised if you pick one up and it's like, you know, the size of your palm, and you're all like, ah, toys are getting so small and simple nowadays, as you buy the $6 Transformer branded construction toy. He's also got sword storage on his backpack. That's kind of cool. So let's get that insignia off. Get it. Man, I wish this was pegged in. Maybe even with something that was 5 millimeters in diameter. I don't know. I might be crazy. I might just be whistling Dixie and all kinds of other stuff that's troublemaking and not good for business. So let's get his arms and legs hooked together. The one upside of all these clip connections is that, you know, with all these ball joints being in place, and they're all in very open range ball joints, having these solid clips between limbs helps alleviate the sense of, you know, where am I gonna align all of these many ball joints. It makes it a whole lot less car robots, and that's always a good thing. Whoops. Makes it a whole lot less early alternators and vinyl tech. All that ball joint aligning. What a bummer. This ain't a bummer. Holy crap, this little dude's cool. Look at that. Whoop! I ripped his wheel off. Let me get this axle aligned. Come on. Okay, all that stuff I just said, the ball joints seem to actually be overpowering the influence of the clip connections. Oh well. Does he still roll? He does. Okay, he rolls happily. Oh, these little dudes are neat. Look at that. That's so cute. I kind of like these. I don't know if I'm going to get many more. I feel like I've got my fill of these so far, unless they do something really interesting, like bring in other vehicle types. I mean, I know there's a Hound bulkhead out there. I mean, he's Hound, but look at him, man. And he looks like he's got, like, the big block up front. I don't know, maybe I'll check him out. But, yeah! Whoop! I dropped him. Anyway, that's been a V-Build. Drift and Lockdown, they're happening on a lot of constructible things, and I think we might end up seeing another visit to another Drift and another Lockdown side by side sooner than... whoops. Later. So, until then, stay tuned, and try not to break your toys. Come on. Do it! Do what I tell you! Do it! I should transform! I win!